Good day to you all. Well, it's Oluwaferanmi Akinola again, another motivational session with me. And this morning, I can see we are all looking dainty and we're all looking good and beautiful. So this morning, let's just get ourselves a little bit motivated. Let's get ourselves a little bit high on the dose of inspiration. So now let's be in for it. Now, I went to an event. I went for an occasion a few days ago, and I was opportune to meet up with youths like myself who was into photography and videography, and I never knew him from anywhere. He was there to work. He was there to capture the events, and we got talking. And during the process of a communication, I got to know that he's still under somebody. I got to know that he's still working for a boss. So I spoke to him. I saw his works. I saw how good it was. I know it's a startup. I know how it is to be a struggling youth. So I understand things. So I told him, with your talent, with this gift, you can go places. He said he knows. I said, how do you plan to achieve that goal? And he told me simply that he plans on opening a studio where people will come and snap and all. I said, wow. I said, that's cool. I told him, have you considered doing something no one has ever done around you in that same photography, so that you can get a result that none of them has ever gotten? Guess what? He told me. He said that is the truth. And after speaking for a while, the event got ended. We closed the event, and then we went our separate ways. So, but when fate determines, when fate decides to look up onto somebody, you find out that everything that is going to be for the betterment of yourself, everything that is going to help you, everything that is going to put you in place are going to start to happen. Because while coming back from the event, I entered a cab and let me just say coincidentally, I met him there on his way somewhere. Now I learned two things from this guy. One, the fact that there are still people who are independent thinkers. There are still people who don't want to be dependent on their brothers and their sisters and their parents, and no matter what their relations might be, no matter how rich they might be, this guy has families all abroad. He has his elder brother, his elder sisters, they are all abroad. His parents are well okay, but he doesn't want to depend on them. He doesn't want to keep calling them every time he needs something. What? That struck me. That actually got me thinking. That actually activated me. That gave me interest in him, to start to talk to him, to start to encourage him. Because he said, this, in as much as this country is concerned, is going to be among the people who are going to enjoy it. It's going to be among the people who are going to make millions. It's going to be among the top successful people in this country. I said, yes, you can. I won't be a party to telling you cannot do it, because I know you can. I learned from him that he has been struggling in this state for over 8 years. But he said working for somebody has brought him nothing. But he has kept on working until he met me today and he decided that at all costs he's going to be independent. He was so independent in thinking to the extent that, whoa, I was interested in him instantly. I was interested in the fact that I needed to coach this person. I was interested in the fact that I needed to inspire, motivate this guy not to give up on that thing inside him, no matter how little it might be. I was magneted to him. I was attracted to him. So we ended up speaking for hours, and I fueled that little fire. I actually added more petrol and more diesel to that burning fire of independence, to that burning fire of creativity. I told him to get the results no one has ever gotten. You have to do something no one has ever done. You have to do that photography differently. You have to do your videography differently. I'm telling you guys to this morning that you have to do your business and whatever idea you have to do them differently. The era whereby you have to depend on people has passed. The era where you have to wait on calls to call people has passed. If you don't get tired of that, you are not going to move. As time goes on, people will start to name you. As time goes on, whenever you call people, even if you are not calling them for money, they say, "Oh, this guy is calling for money again. Hello, I know you've run out of cash again." You want that to be your story? You want that to be your tagline? No. So I spoke to him and I fueled and I can see he's determined. He got my contact and I decided I was going to be talking to him. I told him, go and like my YouTube channel. I told him, don't worry, amazing content you have to get fueled up. I want you to also have that independent spirit this morning. I want you to think too. I want you to also see things your own way. I want you to see things freely. Also, I told you I learned something from him again. That was the power of networking. Most times when we talk about networking, people think something flashes in your head. Probably we are talking about internet networking, network marketing. No, networking is getting to know people. Networking is building relationship with people. Just for the fact that I got to know him yesterday, and before we ever even got to speak that lengthy after meeting in the cab, in the morning I already through him sealed a contract with a friend of his, with a sister. Somebody I never got to know the last hour. Somebody I never got to know the last day. Somebody I never knew we were going to be to even have a relationship before the end of the day. And I got a contract, I got a work through him. How have you been utilizing relationships? Have you just been meeting people and they have been knowing your bad side? Have you gotten to meet people and then you only display a spirit of arrogance? You only get to display a spirit of pride? You aren't going to move that way, because you have to network to get up the ladder. You have to know people, you have to meet people, you have to relate with people the right way. So this morning, so as not to waste our time, I want you to go about your day's work with activity, networking with people, getting to know people, and having that independent spirit. Do have a blessed day. Do have a nice day. Do have a day filled with fruitfulness and multiplication. I promise you, by the time we'll be meeting next, you'll be having a testimony about your business, about your life. Oluwaferanmi Akinola here, signing out peacefully.